You know, if you think good chili needs to simmer all afternoon, this one's going to be a surprise for you. Because today we're making up a hearty ground beef chili in one skillet that comes together in about 20 minutes. And it tastes like it's been cooking for hours. So let's get started. The first thing we're going to do is throw a pound of ground beef into a pan over medium-high heat. And then just kind of break this up. You want it broken up fairly well, but not too much, because you want those little bits or chunks of ground beef in there. You know, at least in my opinion, that's what kind of makes a hearty chili. While that beef is frying up, I'm going to grab up a red bell pepper and we'll slice this up. You could julienne this, but I think I'm going to dice it, simply because I don't want long strands of bell pepper in my chili. Then grab up a small onion and dice that up as well. I don't know, I don't think you can ever have enough onion. After that, we're going to do 3 cloves of chopped garlic. Okie dokie, our ground beef is all fried up, so I'm going to move everything to one side of my good old cast iron pan here. Toss in that onion, garlic, and bell pepper. And we'll stir and saute this until that wonderful smell of onion and garlic fill the kitchen and that bell pepper begins to soften a little bit. Okie dokie, we are all sauteed up here and it smells so good. So give everything a good mix together. Incidentally, my friends, you can do this chili anywhere, in a cabin, a boat, or a campfire. It is just so versatile and so easy. Anyway, next up we're going to throw in a can of diced tomatoes, and these are undrained. Follow those tomatoes up with a can of red kidney beans, a can of black beans, and of course these are all drained and rinsed. Because as you know, when they first come out of the can, they're all kind of slimy like, so you got to drain them and rinse them. Now we shall give everything a good mix together and be fairly gentle, because you don't want to squish and squash those beans. That certainly wouldn't be good. But I have to admit, guys, this is really starting to look like chili now, isn't it? At least I think so anyway. Next up, in with about a 1/4 cup of smoky barbecue sauce. Now I'm using the smoky here, but you can use whatever barbecue sauce you like. Follow that up with, believe it or not, about a 1/4 cup of Coca-Cola. And it's got to be the Coca-Cola, the original. Don't use the diet stuff. Now, it's entirely up to you, but this makes it so good. And believe it or not, call me crazy, but this is one secret that most people will never think of. Now, our seasoning, which consists of about 1.5 tablespoons of chili powder. Of course, it is chili, but you can add as much as you like, depending on how chili-ish you want it. Throw in about 1 teaspoon of the good old smoked paprika, and I always say get the smoke because it is so much nicer. Really, it is. After that, a good teaspoon of cumin. And those of you who watch my videos know me, I'm going to throw in another teaspoon of the good old Italian seasoning. Yes, it sounds strange, but it does make a difference. Of course, grab up the old spoon and give everything a good mix together. And oh man, this is smelling good. And I just about forgot, I'm going to throw in a little bit of salt here. I don't know, 1/2 teaspoon, something like that. Not too salty. And a good hit of the old ground black pepper. I don't know, a heaping teaspoon, 1.5 teaspoons, something like that. Then we shall bring our chili to a good soft boil. Now, if this is looking a bit on the watery side to you, this is the way I like my chili, but you can simply drain those tomatoes and that'll take some of the liquid out. Anyway, guys, we are just going to kill the heat here and we are pretty much ready to chow down. Wasn't that fast and simple? But last but not least, I think I'm going to chop up a little bit of parsley. Throw that over the top just for a garnish so it looks all pretty like. Throw a couple of pieces of toast at the side, and there you have it, guys, our 20-minute chili. So good, so easy, so simple, and you are going to love it. All the ingredients are below in the description section, and there is a link to the website. And you grab this up. It is so good. It's probably the best, fastest chili I have ever had. And if you do make it up, leave us a comment because I love to read them. Most of all, like and subscribe. It does help the channel out. Thanks for watching, guys. Stay safe, and we shall see you Sunday for a special, believe it or not, cheeseburger and fries skillet.